Hey, good to have you here on the Unspoken Chair. Get comfortable. Today's conversation is deliberately grounded and practical, no deep psychoanalysis, no digging for childhood trauma, no mysticism. Let's just talk honestly about the things that circle through everyone's head daily: money, the job market, endless interviews, and that quiet, background anxiety about our financial future. Why is it so hard to find a decent job right now? Where does the money go, no matter how much you make? And how do you stop blaming yourself for not being some successful success guru from social media? Let go of the tension, pour your favorite drink, let's talk about this exactly as it is, no sugarcoating, no jargon. Let's go. Do you remember that feeling, sending out your 50th application, making it through 3 rounds of tests, and getting either a copy-paste rejection or complete silence back? Has it ever felt like something's wrong with you, like you're just falling behind the rest of the world? The first, and most important thing to tell yourself, there is nothing wrong with you. The job market right now is genuinely going through one of its strangest, most chaotic periods. Automated filtering, hundreds of applicants per opening, endless test assignments, all of it has turned job hunting into a full, exhausting job in itself. Not taking these automated rejections personally is honestly one of the most important skills for mental hygiene today. Reality check. Today, more than 70% of large companies use automated ATS systems, applicant tracking systems, that filter out up to 75% of resumes before a human recruiter ever sees them. This has created the phenomenon of ghost job postings and silent rejections, where the actual reason for filtering is often nothing more than a missing keyword in the text. And while you're trying to fight your way through these algorithms and interviews, there's another clock quietly ticking in the background: your bank account. Have you ever caught yourself noticing that every time your income goes up, your basic expenses immediately catch up with it, and that sense of real financial security just never actually arrives? Where does that confidence disappear to? That's called lifestyle inflation, and none of it is your personal failing. The world today is essentially built to nudge us into constant micro-spending: subscriptions, delivery apps, ride-shares, rent, and groceries that keep getting more expensive. We often expect a specific number in our bank account to bring total peace of mind, but financial anxiety isn't always about the amount of money. It's about not having a clear sense of control over what's happening right now. Reality check. In economics, this is described by Parkinson's law: expenses always rise in step with income. Psychologists call it the hedonic treadmill. We quickly adjust to a new level of comfort and stop registering the extra income as a bonus at all, sliding right back into baseline financial anxiety. But where does that inflated bar, and the constant feeling of not earning enough, actually come from? That's right, your social media feed. Do you ever feel a pang of envy or shame scrolling through your feed, watching 20-year-olds easily and effortlessly making millions off micro-businesses or crypto, while you're honestly grinding through 5 days a week? Social media sells us a facade with no foundation underneath it. Nobody posts their debt, their panic attacks, their failed launches, or the quiet help from their parents happening off camera. Comparing your real, unfiltered life to someone else's polished highlight reel is one of the fastest routes to depression there is. Honest work, the kind that slowly builds your actual life, is always more valuable and more sustainable than any flashy, quick launch. Reality check. Researchers call this survivorship bias in the digital age, and it fuels FOMO, the fear of missing out. Social media algorithms deliberately amplify the loudest 1% of extreme success stories, while completely hiding the 99% of people who burned out chasing those exact same easy schemes. And somewhere between financial anxiety and the pressure of someone else's success, a very reasonable question comes up: how do you actually spend money without feeling guilty over every single cup of coffee? How do you find the balance between wanting to save for a rainy day and wanting to enjoy something right now? Does guilt creep in when you spend money on small, everyday pleasures? We're living through a genuinely high uncertainty era, and trying to strip all joy out of life for the sake of some hypothetical future is a direct route to burnout. Small everyday pleasures, a good dinner, a nice trip, well-made things, aren't wasteful spending. They're the resource that gives you the energy to get up in the morning and keep going. What matters isn't a strict savings regimen, it's a conscious choice about what you're paying for, and what emotional return it actually gives you. Reality check. Behavioral economists identified something called the lipstick effect. During periods of financial instability, people cut back sharply on major purchases, like homes or cars, but sharply increase spending on small, affordable pleasures. It's a natural psychological defense mechanism that helps lower stress in the moment. So, how do we actually reshape our relationship with money and work, starting today, to stop feeling like we're in a constant race? If you could give yourself one simple, grounded piece of advice about work and money right now, what would it be? Stop demanding a perfect outcome from yourself right now. Work is just one part of life, it isn't your entire identity. Money is a tool for comfort and security, not a measure of your worth as a person. The moment you lower the stakes on that, everything gets a little easier: interviews, budgeting, and just living, in general. Reality check. Sociologists have pointed to a global shift: hustle culture, giving way to quiet quitting, and a broader search for balance. More and more people are choosing psychological peace and personal time over chasing loud titles and burnout. Thank you for spending this time with me on the Unspoken Chair. If you're currently job hunting or going through a hard financial stretch, remember, this is a temporary point in time, not a final verdict on your abilities. You're doing what you can, and that's already enough. Tell me in the comments what part of this you're facing right now. Let's support each other and trade honest experiences. I'm sending you a hug. Take care of your nerves, don't compare your path to anyone else's highlight reel, and remember, you are always a welcome guest in this chair. See you in episode 20. Take care.